Hey, this is Tracy Lewis with Stuff and Things, and today is Winter is Coming Wednesday, episode 17. Last week was my mid-year checkup. I was about 3/4 of the way done with both the Thanksgiving and the Christmas, and hadn't started any New Year's. So I probably at some point need to do a check and see if how many realistically I can get done, because I should be finished by December 10th. Probably will only do 1 week in December, and then it'll be time to mail them out. And I'll probably do a final episode with the mailing out and what it looks like and prices and all that. We've had 2 price hikes this year, by the way, from the U.S. Post Office. So I've already got videos. You can find those up and about on my site, and it is now 99 cents to send a lumpy, bumpy, non-machinable card. So for this episode 17, I have 1 style of card. I may make more than 1, we will see. It uses the newest Merriest moments. I've had the joy of using this set twice in card class, and I believe that using it twice in card class is what convinced me to buy it. So I now am the proud owner of all of the pieces. I've got the dies, I have the embossing folder, as well as the stamps. So I also have had since last year the Merry Melody embossing folder, and I haven't used it anywhere near enough, so you're going to see this used a bit. Maybe in the next couple of episodes I will have projects using it. And today's embellishments, I did pre-embellish. Sometimes I will start doing a video like midway making a card, and then I will have to run around and find embellishments. But in this case, I actually finished this card completely, and I just wanted to point out that I thought these were rhinestones. I did not realize they are like a faceted sequin. So if you would like to have something that's a little bit lighter and thinner for mailing, these sequins look every bit as good as a rhinestone, even though they're not. So then this funny trapezoidal shaped gem is an actual gem. So they kind of mixed this set up, but very beautiful and not what I expected. So here's my project. Amazingly, you'll see that it is pretty neutral colored. It's very vanilla and crumb cake, and I stamped the poinsettia petals in crumb cake, die cut 2 layers of them out, popped up the upper layer, and then to offset all the activity we have with this set, with this card front I went ahead and did the season's greetings the full length in smooth, just to make it kind of have a balance. And I did start with an inspiration pin. Libby and I we were crafting together, and this one was an inspiration pin that was all smooth fronted, and we opted to change it up and have the Merry Melody to instead have a dry embossed card front instead of a smooth card front. And then of course you can see where I added both the blue, and you tell me, do those look like rhinestones or sequins to you? Because to my eye they look like rhinestones, but then when you feel them, they are just little sequins. And then I did a fancy bow. I just did an episode where I went through bow making. I always link the previous episode, but I believe I did the bow episode 2 episodes ago, so I might also make another link on my blog to the how I make my fancy bows with the threads. These threads are non-Stampin' Up, but the actual trims, this is the 7/8 linen that I just trimmed a strip of it. In fact, I have another strip of it floating around here still. I need to put it to good use. And then I also cut the very vanilla gold with the sheer in the middle. I cut that into thin strips as well. So that is a really good trick for making the most of your trims. If you buy fat trims and you're like, I shouldn't buy this fat trim, what am I ever going to do with it? Just know that you can always slice it into sections and make lots of bows out of it. So that is all I've got because this one is already finished. I did use crumb cake on my spot, and I literally took the spot and just ran it lightly over the raised up portions of the dry embossed musical notes. And this is Evening Evergreen is the green, if you are curious. And then I did actually use Soft Succulent, but I feel if I just had Evening Evergreen, I could have, with the pine sprigs, I could have just stamped off once and it would have looked very much like the Soft Succulent. Please let me know your questions, comments, or concerns here on the video or over on my blog. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe, and thanks for watching.